Welcome to another episode of Core Discussions. My name's Legacy.
My name's Max.
D3.
Vitamin J.
We're going to do what we call a little bit of history trivia. I was a history major in college. Do I use that degree? Absolutely not. Alright. What was the last continental U.S. state to join the U.S.? The continental, so that's the 48 states, not Hawaii and Alaska.
That's something, huh? Last
Let's
continental
see.
U.S. state. I don't know. Something like that.
All right, there's my guess.
I think I'm close. If not, that's the answer.
I think I have a 1 in 48 shot. So
You and Phil are the closest, but you're incorrect.
Dang.
Max Washington was 42nd. New Mexico was 47.
Dang it!
Arizona by a little
Oh
over a
my
month.
gosh.
What'd you put, Phil?
New Mexico.
Okay, same.
New Mexico was January 6, 1912. Arizona, February 14th, 1912.
Yeah, at first I was going to go with Idaho, but then I was like, no, I think the Northwest was established pretty well.
Next question is, who was the first U.S. president to appear on television?
are you talking about in the capacity of president?
Yes, he was president when he appeared on television.
Okay, I think I got this one.
What's your guess?
Herbert Hoover.
Oh, Jacob, you are correct. It is FDR, 1939.
Yeah.
And I am convinced that you will again give that support to leadership in these critical days.
I thought it was FDR, but I was like, nah, I think it was a little after that.
Your third question is, who was the first U.S. president to declare war?
Perfect.
I'll give y'all a heads up. The U.S. technically has not officially declared war since World War II.
Okay, so I think it's this war. So yeah.
All right, Max, who's your guess?
I don't know. Lincoln.
No, Phil and Jacob, you are correct. It is James Madison.
Yeah,
War of
baby.
War of 1812. That was my
1812,
guess.
that's what I was like.
In my head, I knew it was the War of 1812, but I could not remember who the damn president was.
That's what took me a bit. I was like, wait, who was president? Oh, yeah, it was Madison.
Well, Max, now you should never forget it's James Madison, the fourth president of the United States. Your next question is, who was the first African American Supreme Court justice?
Okay. I'm pretty sure I know this one.
Everybody should know this one. All right, Phil is done. Jacob's done.
Mm-hmm.
Thurgood Marshall.
That is correct. He was one of the attorneys in the Brown versus Board of Education lawsuit as well.
Mm-hmm.
That was a clean sweep, guys. I'm very proud of y'all.
Told
Got
you.
that one right.
Dang, I'll get the next two correct. I told you.
This one's a little harder because it's a little more recent. But the U.S. recently declared their first official mammal. Who's the official mammal of the U.S.? The official mammal of the U.S. Let me give y'all the year this.
You don't remember this story?
No.
Oh, all right.
This would be 2016 is when this became official.
I have my guess, but I have zero clue of the answer.
Phil,
You ready
I'm
for
gonna
this?
allow your answer. I'm gonna allow it. All right, Max, what you got?
Cow.
You're wrong. Jacob did put bison. That is correct. Phil put buffalo, but I will give that a correct answer.
Okay,
as well.
thank you. Thank you. Yeah, buddy. Yeah. You
Bison.
idiot, Max. You idiot.
It was done via the National Bison Legacy Act.
I'm glad you're acting like this, Philip, because now everyone knows in the court discussions when they see this that you're the bully.
So after 5, number 6 is, what was the first official governing document of the newly created United States? This preceded the Constitution. It was not a very effective document.
This sounds familiar.
It should. You
Yeah,
learned this
you
in high
should know this.
Max, what's your answer?
Articles of Confederation.
Yes, that is correct. It's the Articles of Confederation.
Is that?
For anything to get approved, it had to be a unanimous decision from each state, which you know how impossible that is.
Mm-hmm.
So this one should also be a gimme. What presidential action led to the U.S. nearly doubling in size? So the U.S. nearly doubled.
Bobby, hold on. I gotta write it out.
Oh, now it's
Not gonna
loading.
work,
Okay. All right, Max, what you got?
Louisiana Purchase.
Louisiana Purchase. You can't argue what Jefferson did with the Louisiana Purchase was not prohibited by the Constitution. He did that illegally.
Oh, yes, it definitely was.
What do you want us to do about that now?
Well, I'm just letting you know.
Oh, it was. And he was an anti-federalist, too.
Your next one, I'll give y'all one hint 'cause I know who you're going to put down for this answer. It's not that person. Which president won the presidential election with the highest electoral college vote percentage? It was not
Okay.
FDR. He was second place.
Okay, that's
And
not
you-
not
and
who I was going with anyway.
the one
That's why
that-
when you said it, I thought you were going to say my answer, and I was like,
Same.
crap. If you don't say,
Same.
if you say my answer, I'm going to be mad.
Reagan.
It is not Reagan, guys. I'm sorry.
Wow.
Really?
Oh, let's get
Oh,
Reagan.
wow.
Oh, let me tell you, it was James Monroe. He won
Oh.
That's what
231.
I was wondering, because if the states were smaller or there
Well,
weren't as
let
many
me tell you
states.
how much he won. He won 231 to 1. So he had 99.57% of the electoral college. So what was Reagan hires? Let me see what Reagan's hires
well-
was since y'all all said him.
Was it whoever he ran when he ran for re-election? I think it wasn't even close.
Walter,
Yeah, it's
Walter
Mondale, right? Yeah.
He got 525 to 13, which is 97.58.
Jeez,
Yeah.
what an absolute beatdown. I don't know if you're gonna see something like
Yeah,
that
'cause
again.
No, I don't think you'll ever see a
no, we
beatdown
are
like
never
this.
going to see that close.
So your next question is, who is the only U.S. president to never marry?
Oh,
Never married in their entire life. There is a rumor that he was gay. I
yeah.
had a classmate at college who was a descendant of him, and he disputes that.
Well,
Okay. I mean, how the heck would he know?
I don't know. He's a
I don't
descendant,
care if
so
you're.
I don't know.
I don't care if you're all related to him. He's probably nowhere near. Okay, whatever.
No, Jacob, you are correct. It is
James Buchanan.
Buchanan. He's an unremarkable president, is what most people remember him as. Is unremarkable.
He was one of the ones that was rated lowly because I think people blame him for the civil. He's one of the
He
people that is blamed for the
didn't
Civil
do
War.
anything. He didn't do anything to ease it.
It was inevitable, but yeah, he didn't help the situation.
Question 10. What year did the U.S. enter World War One? Not 2, 1. Man, we had 2 World War guys. I mean, you
We
know.
got okay. Oh, we did. I know around the date, so I'll just pick one.
Max, what's your answer?
1917.
Yeah, that was
That's
mine
correct. It was
too. That's what I picked
1917.
too. Nice. Nice.
Woodrow Wilson declared war on April 2nd, 1917, and the first troops were deployed
I
April
couldn't
6th,
remember if they
1917.
came in like at the 1918 or 1917, so I just screwed
No,
it.
we did our usual thing. We show right about the middle. That's our strategy. Question 11. What are the first 10 amendments of the U.S. Constitution called?
I'm done. I already know it.
I sure hope so.
Yeah, I would say this is grade school stuff. So you tell me I'm wrong. I'm gonna be pretty. That's gonna really hurt my ego.
All right, Max, what's your answer?
That'd be the Bill of Rights.
That is the Bill of Rights. You know, shockingly, when I took U.S. history in high school, some people did not know that.
Not surprised.
Very proud that we know our Constitution.
you know.
Which president passed the Pure Food and Drug Act? This would later become what the FDA is now.
Yeah. Oh, I wish you had asked what book pretty much helped create the FDA.
Which
You
is
said
not a
what
bad
president
question.
created that?
Yep, we're president. Yep.
I've read a book series that features his president and why he did that.
Yeah.
I'm pretty confident that's Teddy Roosevelt.
It is Teddy Roosevelt. Now, Phil, I will say, FDR was the president when it became the FDA.
Right. Yep. I was like, I'm pretty.
No, yeah, there's some story about Teddy Roosevelt being disgusted with something. I can't remember exactly the story, but he was like absolutely horrified, so that's why he created the FDA.
Yep.
I'm not gonna tell you what the book was, but the reason is because the ground beef industry was so disgusting. There were maggots in the meat and everything. and it
Mice,
was not
sometimes
regulated.
people.
Yeah.
Yep. Phil, you're on the right path. FDR was the FDA. But yep, Jacob and Max, you're correct. It was Teddy Roosevelt. Now, for y'all's last U.S. history question. Which amendment banned the manufacturing, sale, and transportation of intoxicating alcohol? So technically, there was never a illegal to drink it, but if you had it, you more than likely were gonna get arrested. I've actually got answers from both.
Oh, that's 18th.
That's the 18th Amendment, the only amendment in the U.S. Constitution to be appealed by another amendment.
Yeah, I always remember it as 18. Did that, and then 21 brought it back.
And
Yeah, that's what I was
interesting-
trying to remember because it was funny because age. I was like,
Yeah,
wait.
that's why I
At
remember
one
it. Yeah.
point, it was 18 was legal to drink, and I was like, and 21. I was like 21. I was like, it's not 21 because that's when it brought it back, but it's kind of ironic because that's how old you're supposed to be to drink. So
Interesting fact. There was a company that I think this whole like constituted grape juice, but they left instructions on what not to do to create alcohol. They said, "Do not do this if you're to create alcohol."
Don't do this. Yeah, I got it.
yeah, actually, interesting fact is that Welch's grape juice. I believe it's Welch.
My
They
bad.
were created through a Methodist because they during that time they were still trying to do communion, and since they banned alcohol, they still were trying to do. So
Yeah.
they created Welch's grape juice so that they could do communion.
The next question. This is now world history. Who was the first emperor of Rome?
Um,
The first emperor.
Like he was actually declared emperor.
Yes. Before that, it was more of a monarchy. Then, as the monarch died, then they'll elect someone, but they want officially emperor. Want title emperor.
this
You
guy.
need
All right,
perfect,
Max,
dang it.
what's your answer?
I think he was the first of the Caesars, so I'm gonna go Augustus Caesar.
It was Augustus Caesar. He was correct.
Yeah, baby.
Nice.
I
Augustus, he
thought
was
so
the
because I
first
was like, he was
official
right
one.
after Caesar. It was good. That's why I said official. I was like, so I'm pretty sure it was Augustus.
There's one called like Septimius or something like that. I just remember that
And
name.
Max, I had to confirm. You said Augustus was first. No, Julius was first. He wasn't emperor.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
my incorrectness was.
Oh yeah. No. Max, of course, I was gonna say Augustus because that's why they said Caesar, because it was Caesar after that. So they called him Caesar Augustus.
Yeah, I apologize. I thought the other one's first, but either way, it got me the right.
Well, congrats. The next
Because
question
Julius
is
was
which?
technically never an emperor. Was never.
Nope.
He wasn't. He
Okay.
just never relinquished his power afterwards. But that's a
But
whole other
he
story.
was the one that was murdered. Yeah, he got murdered.
Yep.
Yeah.
And Max, they mentioned him in the Dark Knight because they remember they said Rome will appoint a leader, and he was appointed, and they killed him. Which country suffered the most casualties during World War II? And casualty in war is wounded and deaths combined.
Okay.
So if you're just thinking just deaths, no, it had to be hurt or ill, any of that
I
type
have
of
my
stuff.
guess.
All right, Max, what you got?
Germany.
Nope, Jacob, you're correct. It was the Soviet Union.
Hell yeah, baby.
Yeah.
They suffered it. It ranges because the highest I've seen is 27 million casualties. China was second. We got to think Soviet Union was a lot bigger than.
That's why I picked them because I was like they're huge.
Because I thought because of the bombings, they used to bomb Britain a lot. I thought that, and they were in from the very beginning. Because I was like, who got in the war first? Who was in the war the whole time?
So yeah, I think China had the most deaths, but Soviet Union had the most casualties.
So if you had said deaths, I would have been wrong. Dang.
Yeah, you would have been. The next question is, who is the first leader of the Mongol Empire?
Can I just give you the?
No, you gotta give me the whole name because there were other people with that last name in the Mongol leadership. You can give me the first name, and now okay.
Right, give you the answer. I butchered the name, but whatever.
Yeah, you did, but that's fine. All right, Max, what you got?
Well, the only one I know is Genghis Khan. So.
Yep, Genghis Khan is correct.
Yeah.
Kublai Khan.
You didn't know. I was like, Max, there's one answer to
And
this.
or if you like Mortal Kombat, Kotal Khan.
Oh, that's right. By whose other one you said?
Kublai Khan. I can't pronounce
I
the
do
name.
know. Okay, I do. So I know two then.
There was a lot of Khans that ruled. All right, this one is technically U.S., but it's also World War II history. Where was the first atomic bomb tested?
Where?
Just give me. You can give me the state. I doubt any of y'all will get the city.
Okay, I can give you the state.
All right, Max, what you got?
New Mexico.
That's correct. It's New Mexico.
Dang, nice. Nice.
That was like a complete shot in the dark.
It was done in Alamogordo, New Mexico. I think I pronounced that right. Not 100%. Yeah, Project Manhattan was in New Mexico.
I was like, where's an area that's like nobody's around?
I put Nevada because I know they did testing over there.
Phil
But...
went Montana.
I was trying to think of what's a big state, but not many people.
The next question is, what century was the Magna Carta created? You can give me like it was like 1800 or stuff like that. You can put that down. I will take that as well.
I know. Well,
Good, because that's what I was gonna put that.
All right, Max, what you got?
1300s.
Ooh, Max, you were the closest without going on, but it was the 13th century, 1215
Dang
AD.
it. Oh man,
It's
dang.
the official adoption date.
All right.
Oh, I should have said I should have said 13th century, not 1300s.
Yeah, you should have. Close.
Yeah. You really need to get the language exactly right.
So as they say, Jacob, the devil's in the details.
Yeah.
This is a kind of funny one, but the shortest war in history was between England and Zanzibar. How long did it last? Now I'll give y'all the closest in minutes because it was under an hour.
Are you serious?
It was under an hour. Yep.
These people had a war for minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just shot in the dark.
Yeah, this is like just put down a number.
What is your guess?
15 minutes.
Nope. So technically, Jacob and Phil are correct, and y'all both gave me different answers. It ranges from 38 to 45, depending on who you ask.
Nice.
What did they say? Hold on.
I
What,
put
Hey,
Phil said
I put
45.
I put 40. I put 40.
Max, the
pretty
war was
much.
so short. They didn't time it right. They had the timer on. And they
okay.
just had
But
people
wait,
with
hold
different
on.
stopwatches. And Max, it was called the Anglo-Zanzibar War.
What's the reason they like? All right, 45 minutes. All right, we're done, right, guys?
Look,
All right, we're
Yeah.
done.
they got
Okay.
hit with a few they got hit with a few cannonballs. Like chill. Fine, all right.
They're
Yeah.
it's like they saw a couple of their fellow soldiers die. Like,
So
hold on, this is
the
real?
war
The
started
reason
because of
it
the
took
death
so
of the
long. The only reason
the
it
war.
took so long was because they knocked out the leader of the other one, and he
Yeah,
just had to wake up to sign
yeah.
the "I give up."
You
Was
what?
500 casualties.
549. Woo!
Man,
That's
they
a lot
did
of
some
people.
they did some work.
Why do you
They're
think it
like,
was quick? They said,
yeah,
"No, no, no, we
I
can't
was
do
saying, no wonder
anymore."
it's so quick. They're like, everyone's dying around here. Forget this.
Yep.
That's
So
efficient.
yeah, question 20. After World War II, Germany was divided into how many zones of occupation?
Are you ready for me?
Yes, I'm ready for you.
4.
It's correct. It was divided into the British zone, the French zone, the U.S. zone, and the Soviet Union.
4.
Eventually, the British, French, and the U.S. they did have more of a partnership, so that's why you got West Berlin versus East Berlin.
That's
Who got that right?
I
Oh,
put
West Germany.
I put 2
So,
just for East
yep.
and West
Who
And
got
Berlin.
that right?
Berlin's on the eastern
Three, I
side
think.
of Germany, but they
Yeah.
split Berlin up into
Yeah,
4
it
zones as
is.
well. So it's very complicated issues over there during that time. This
Alright.
one, if anyone paid attention to any of the previous history stuff we've done, how many
Mm.
years did the Khmer Rouge rule Cambodia?
God
Oh my
almighty. Why did
god.
I know?
You've
Wait, give me a
never
question.
said the
Yes, sir.
answer.
I
I know
have. I
you.
said it multiple times.
No, he has. I'm trying to remember what the heck
Um,
he said.
Pol Pot. That's all I know.
They do technically round up to this nearest year. What's the answer?
10 years.
All y'all wrong. It's 4.
Dang.
They ruled from April 17th, 1975 to January 1979.
Is all of our history quizzes going to include a question about the Khmer Rouge?
Yep.
It might, because again, that was my senior thesis. I spent a
You
lot of
should, no,
time studying
don't
this.
tell me how to spell it because that it could be a trivia question how to spell it because I have no idea.
That's fine. Tell me, text me how to spell it.
Right. I'll Google it later. Okay.
22. This is
Yep.
art history, guys. Art history.
Okay.
How many paintings did Vincent van Gogh sell in his lifetime?
All right.
All right, Max, what you got?
I know quite well he didn't sell well while he was living, so I'm guessing 0.
He sold 1.
Yeah, I put
That
1.
was my
He
next
sold
guess. I was
1.
thinking
Just
0 or
stop.
1. It's 0 or 1.
Yep. I thought the same thing, Max, because
Now,
he didn't have a good life, so I put.
Well, also, I know most artists are not appreciated in their time. It's not till they're dead that they're actually really appreciated.
Bobby, do you know which one he sold?
let's see. The Red Vineyard.
Of all the Van Gogh paintings, I don't know
Yeah,
that one.
this is according to biography.com. There is some other
He didn't
website
sell
try to say he
Starry
sold
Night.
2, but no, he
He
did
didn't
not sell
sell
Starry
Starry
Night.
Night at all.
Pretty cool.
But most
I,
websites have
I,
him selling 1. One website says 21. I was like, but most say 1 painting. There you have it. So good job, Jacob. Your next question is: name me Socrates' most famous student.
oh boy.
If you pay attention to your Greek history, this one should be easy.
How much Greek history do you think I have?
I can give you one of the main stories this person
I'm
have. I believe
actually
it is.
reading a book right now that speaks about
Look, I'm just okay.
Socrates.
Look,
Trying to remember like philosophers right now. I have no clue. I'm blanking.
All
So
right, Max, who you
you have
got?
any Plato?
It's Plato.
let's do it. I can't.
He's the one that did the allegory of the cave. If you haven't read anything about Plato, read the allegory of the cave.
I'll be sure to do that.
The next question is: how many manned moon landings have there been? How many times have man stepped on the moon? How many missions
Is
have
this
we
just
had?
U.S. or just all around?
All total.
Other
We haven't
countries
had
have
any
landed.
since the 1970s, I believe.
Yeah, but now I gotta think. Did other countries land on the moon? I don't know if they did, but they might have.
All that matters is we were number 1.
Damn right we were. We won the space race. Dang it.
I know it's not a lot, but
All right, Max, what you got for me?
7.
You're the closest on the plus or minus 1. It was 6.
dang, nice. Here you go.
Fair.
All right, so this is question 25.
Yeah.
I can give you
okay.
the category of history this will fall under, so you can see how much you want to bet.
Yes, that's
but-
me. Jeopardy does that.
And this is World War One. All right.
Okay.
Germany signed this peace treaty on June 28, 1919, ending World War One. What is the name of the peace treaty? The peace treaty
Dude,
will cause a lot of
this is-
problems and lead to World War II.
I don't know how to spell it, but it's easy.
I knew this immediately.
I'm
So
glad.
I have my answer whenever you want to ask me.
Max, what's your answer?
Is this the Treaty of Versailles?
It is the Treaty of Versailles.
Yeah,
I'm so
yeah.
proud that y'all know that
Oh,
I was gonna be.
Did we all get this?
Yes,
Yeah.
everybody got it.
Bro, that was easy.
Dang it.
That's easy money, baby.
The-
Treaty of Versailles. From high school.
I'm
Dang it,
back,
dang it.
baby.
Oh my God,
I'm
bro.
back, baby.
It's better than ever.
Where the French made the Germans sign the Treaty of Versailles, Hitler made the French sign their defeat in World War II.
Yep.
Congrats to Jacob. He climbed the mountaintop again. It's been a while since he's claimed his
It's
throne,
been a minute.
but he has
yes.
finally got it back.
So thank you guys. Let us know your scores down low. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff, and we will see you next time.